Welcome back to my channel JK Maths. Today we'll be starting the fifth chapter, that is arithmetic progression exercise 5.1. So let's go the first introduction. So firstly, I'll give you a brief introduction about the arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is nothing but the consecutive numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, because so on, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, because the common difference between them is 1, that is 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1. So there is a arithmetic progression, that is continuous flowing of numbers like 1, 3, 5, because the difference between two numbers is 2. So I'll say an example. Suppose take 2, 6, 10, 14 and so on. If you take difference between these two numbers, the difference will be 4. Again, if you take difference between these two numbers, the difference is 4. Again, if you take from here, the difference is 4. So this is known as arithmetic progression. So now I'll give you some terms. So A1, AN, D, N, Sn. So these are the terms that you should require to learn. So there are some formulas I will teach you later in the exercise point 1. So A1 is first term of AP. First term. So I'll give you an AP 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. First term. A1 is first term. That is, here according to this AP is our first term is 1. So this will be our A1. AN is last term. That is, if there is 21 terms and the last term of this AP is 21, let's take as 21. So if 21 is the last term, then AN is 21. So this is AN. So AN means it is last term of the AP, given AP. And D is common difference. Common difference means, okay, if you take difference between 3 minus 1, you will be getting 2. And 5 minus 3, you will be getting 2. So in an arithmetic progression, the common difference will be same for all the numbers. So since so our common difference for this AP is 2. So common difference means difference between two consecutive numbers. Okay. Now let's go. And N means number of terms. That is how many terms are there in a AP. So here 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. So up to 21 there are 15 terms. Approximately there are 15 terms. So number of terms is known as N. And Sn is sum of all these terms. Okay. Sum of all these terms. And sum of all the terms of the AP. So let's go the first exercise of the first question. So before going into that, I will give you some formulas. So you just note it down. An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So this formula is useful when you need to find the last term of the AP. So for example 1, 3, 5, 6 and so on. You don't know the last term, you need to find the last term, and you know the number of terms. Let's say 21, the number of terms is 21 and the first term is A, and the common difference is 3 minus 1, 2. So you know all the values, so you can easily find the last term of the AP. And next formula is Sn, that is sum of all terms, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So Sn means sum of all the terms of the AP. So if you need to find sum of all the terms of the AP, you can use this formula. There is another formula to find Sn, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 to, the second formula is n by 2 into a plus l, that is a1 plus l. So L is nothing but last term. You can also say it as An, that is An plus L, An plus A. For last term you can also use L as variable. So let's go the first sum of the exercise. So first sum of the exercise. In which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression? So in the there are four questions, four subdivisions. In each question we should find whether the question forms a arithmetic progression or not. So some situations are given below. We should find whether it forms an AP or not, that is it forms an consecutive numbers or not. So let's go. So first subdivision, the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. So there is a taxi fare where it charges 15 rupees for each kilometer. For the first kilometer it charges rupees 15, and the next kilometers it's add up to 8, that is 15 plus 8 for each additional kilometer. So I'll tell you an example. If there is a taxi fare here, for the first kilometer it takes rupees 15. For the next kilometer it takes additional charges, that is rupees 8. So here total charges 23. So let's go into that. So let's see in this situation you can say 15, if you add 15 plus 8 is 23, 23 plus 8 is 31, 31 plus 8 is 39, so and so on. So it forms an AP. Since it forms an AP, the situation gives a clear AP, that is arithmetic progression. So there is a simple formula to find common difference between AP, that is D is equal to A2 minus A1. So 15 is A1 and 23 is A2. So if you find the difference, that will be 8. So let's go to the second subdivision. Okay, the second subdivision, the amount of air present in a cylinder when vacuum pumps 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder. So there is a cylinder and a certain amount of air is present in it, and whenever a vacuum pumps the cylinder, 1/4 of the air remains at the cylinder at the time. That is, when the vacuum pumps the cylinder, 1/4 of the total air is removed at that time. So let's see. So we don't know how much air is present in the cylinder. So let's assume it as a X. Let the amount of air be X. And so we can say that so we can simply say that X is our first term, that is A1, and they are saying that whenever vacuum pumps, 1/4 of the air is removed, that is 1/4 means 1/4 of the total air is removed. Removed means minus. So total air, 1/4 of the air is removed from the total air. So this will be our A2. So X, that will be equal to 4x minus x by 4, that is 3x by 4. So this is our second term. And if you go for third term, so now presently this much air is present in the cylinder, 3x by 4, and now again when the vacuum pumps, 1/4 of the air is removed, that is okay. So see, 3x by 4 is the total air present in the cylinder. Now after removing 1/4 of the air from the total air in the cylinder, after removing we will be the amount of air is 3x by 4. So this is the total air present in. Now again when the vacuum pumps, it removes 1/4 of the air, that is total air, that is 3x by 4, because after removing 3x by 4 is only present there. 3x by 4 minus again 1 by 4x by 4x. Oh sorry, why here I am not putting x, because the total air present now it is present in the cylinder is 3x by 4. So at first the amount of air present in the cylinder, total air is x, we assumed as x. Now after removing 1/4, the remaining is 3x by 4. So instead of x you should put 3x by 4, and if you simplify that we will be getting 9x by 16. So this is our third. So let's go the fourth term, A4, that is, now the total air present in the cylinder is 9x by 16. 9x by 16 minus 1/4 of the air is again removed, 1/4 of the total air, that is 9x by 16. Okay, 6a, and again if we simplify that, we'll be getting 27x by 64. 27x by 64. So to find an AP, we need just only 4 terms. So if we find for first 4 terms, it is enough to conclude whether it is an AP or not. So this is our AP. X is first term, second term, 9x by 6 is third term, 27x by 64 is third term, fourth term. So to find whether it is an AP, we should find common difference, that is a2 minus a1, that is 3x by 4 by minus x, that will be equal to, if we simplify that, we will be getting x by 4 units. So we can't conclude only with the one common difference for an AP, whether it is an AP or not. So we should find again a next common difference, because if you subtract these two, we will be getting a common difference, that is let's say it is a y. And again if we see the difference between 27x minus 9x, we will be getting a difference. So both the difference should be equal, only then we can conclude it as a AP. So this must be equal to this. So if we take, this is third term and this is fourth term, so we can see the difference between fourth term and the third term. If it is equal to a2 minus a1 is equal to a4 minus a3, then we can conclude it as a AP. So a4 minus a3 is 27x by 64 minus 9x by 16. So if we simplify that, we will be getting, so let's see the common difference between third term and the second term. So both are equal. So if we take third term minus the fourth term also, we will be getting as y. So all the common difference should be same. So a3 minus a2 is 9x minus 6 by 16 minus 3x by 4, that is 9x minus 12x by 4, 16, and we will be getting minus 3x by 16. And in the upper case we got x by minus x by 4, and in the difference between third term and second term we got as minus 3x by 16. So both are not same, so you can conclude that it is not an AP. So third subdivision, the cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 50 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. So a man digs a well after every meter digging, and for every meter it costs 150 rupees for the first meter, that is for the first meter the cost of digging is rupees 150, and for digging the second meter the charges changes to the charges adds up to 50. Okay, I will explain it. For the first meter digging, it costs rupees 150, and if you go for second meter, it costs extra charges plus 50, that is 150 plus 50 is 200, that is for the cost of digging second meter is 200. And if you go for third meter, again it adds up to 50 rupees, rises by 50 rupees, that is 200 by 50 is 250 for each subsequent meter. So for each subsequent meter 50 rupees, the extra charge is 50 rupees. So let's see. Okay, they are saying that when it digs cost rupees 150 for the first meter, so they said clearly that first term is 150, and again they are saying that rupees 50 is for each subsequent meter rises by rupees 50, that is common difference is 50. So we knew that common difference as 50, and we can write the AP. So 150 plus 50 is 200, 200 plus 50 is 250, and 250 plus 50 is 300. 4 terms is enough for an AP. So if we take common difference, the common difference for all the terms is 50. So since it is equal, we can conclude it as a AP. Let's call the second question. They are saying that write the first 4 terms of an AP when the first term is A. So they are saying that we should write the first 4 terms of an AP, and the first term and the common difference is given in the question. So let's call the first subdivision. So first subdivision says that first term is 10 and the common difference is also 10. So let's write the first 4 terms. So they are saying that first term is 10, and if the common difference is 10, so you should add 10 plus 10, that is 20. 20, and the third term is 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus, that is 30. So you just add 10 in this 10 plus the consecutive terms. Again, if you add 10 for 30, we'll be getting 40. So these are the four terms, that is 10, 20, 30 and 40. These are the four terms of the AP. So second subdivision, first term is minus 2 and the common difference is 0. So first term is minus 2 and this is A1 and this must be A2 something, and this must be A3 and this must be A4 something. Okay, so if I minus A2 minus A1, I should get as 0. The term must be 0. Common difference is 0. So what should I get, write so that I will be getting common difference as 0 is A2 minus A1, you will be getting 0. So you don't know A2, you need to find A1 is minus 2. Minus of minus 2 is equal to 0. So A2 is plus, minus minus cancels, changes to plus 2. If you go to there, it changes to minus 2. So you found that it has minus 2. And so all the terms will be same, because all the terms of the AP is minus 2, because if you subtract A3 minus A2, you should get 0. So in order to get 0, you should write only minus 2. So that's what we found here, and here also minus 2. So let's go to the third one. So third question, first term here is 4 and the common difference is minus 3. So let's write. So first term is 4 and A2, A3 and A4. So let's leave it as it is, and if you subtract A2 minus A1, I will be getting as minus 3. So you don't know A2, so you know only first term, that is 4 minus A1 is 4, that is equal to minus 3. If you take minus 4 to that side, you will be getting minus 3 plus 4, that is 1. So A2 is 1. Okay. Now if you take A3 minus A2, you will be getting minus 3 common difference. So this is the way you can find AP easily. A3, you know A2, that is 1. 1 is equal to minus 3. If you take minus 1 to that side, it changes to plus 1. So A3 equal to minus 3 plus 1, that is A3 is minus 2. So A3 you got as minus 2. And again, if you subtract A4 minus A3, you will be getting minus 3. So I will just take it. So you got as minus 1. So A3 is minus 2. A3 is minus 2. And if you take A4 minus A3 is A4 minus A3 is minus 2. So minus of minus 2, you will be getting minus 3. So A4 minus 2, minus into minus changes to plus. So if we take minus plus 2 to that side, changes to minus 2. So minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. So A4 is minus 5. So this will be your first 4 terms of the given AP. So let's go with the third question. There are two more subdivisions. You can just try it as a homework. That's easy one. So let's go with the third one. So third question, for the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. Okay. So there is an AP in the question. We should find the first term as well as common difference. So let's go. So here, so this is the given AP. Here we need to find A1 and D. So it's an easy task. So here A1 is first term. So what is the first term in this AP? That is 3. And common difference is, you can just subtract A2 minus A1. So D is equal to A2 minus A1. That is 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So you have found A as well as D. So let's go with the second subdivision. Second subdivision, here the given thing is A is minus 5. That is, A first term is minus 5. And you need to find the common difference. That is a2 minus a1, that is minus 1, minus of minus 5, and minus 1 plus 5 is 4. So a first term is minus 5 and the common difference is plus 4. So third one, third subdivision. Here the given one is, it is first term is 1 by 3 and common difference is 5 a2 minus a1, that is 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3, that is 5 minus 1 by 3, that is equal to 4 by 3. So first term of this is 1 by 3 and common difference is 4 by 3. So there is one more subdivision, you can just write as a homework, it is an easy one. So I will show you. So this is the one you can just write as a homework. So here you need to find common difference to be 1.7 minus 1.6. The first term is 0.6. So let's do the fourth sum of this exercise. So fourth question, which of the following are the APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference and write the three more terms. So there is a AP in the questions, subdivisions. We should find whether it is an AP or not, and if it is AP, we should find the common difference and we should write three more extra terms. So let's do. So first subdivision 2, 4, 8, 16. So we should find whether it forms an AP. So you can simply find whether it is an AP in your mind itself. See, in the first term is 2 and second term is 4, third term 8, fourth term 16. If you take a2 minus a1, that is 4 minus 2 is 2. But if you take a3 minus a2, 8 minus 4 is 4. So here common difference is 4, 2. Here common difference is 4. And if you take 16 minus 8 is 8. So the common difference must be same. So here it is not same. So since it is not same, it is not an AP. So there is no need to find the common difference. Let's go the second subdivision. So third subdivision, first term is minus 1.2, second term is minus 3.2, third term is minus 5.2, fourth term is minus 7.2. So we should find the common difference firstly. So since it is in a decimal, we just need to calculate for a clear thing. So we should not make mistakes in calculation. Minus 3.2, that is a2 minus a1 is minus of minus 1.2. That is minus 3.2 that is and plus 1.2. That will be equal to minus 2.0. So we got a2 minus a1 as minus 2, and if we take a3 minus a2, that is minus a3 minus a2 as minus 5.2 minus of minus 3.2, and you will be getting the same minus 2.0. So this is 2 minus 2, and let's see a4 minus a3. So then we can conclude as a AP. So a4 minus a3 is minus 7.2 minus of minus 5.2. Again you will be getting as minus 2.0. So this forms an AP, and they are asking us to find the common difference and write three more terms. So we just now found the common difference to be minus 2. So we need to write three more terms. So three more terms you can write simply, just add 2 in the place of tens digit. So 7 plus 2 is 9.2, and next digit 9 plus 2 is 11, that is 11.2, and 13.2. So these are three more digits. Let's go the fourth subdivision. So fourth subdivision. So by seeing this, you can just need to find whether it is an AP or not. Okay. So first term is minus 10, second term is minus 6, third term is minus 2, and fourth term is 2. So let's find the common difference for the four terms. Okay. Firstly, a2 minus a1, that is minus 6 minus of minus 10, that is minus into minus plus changes to plus. So 10 minus 6 is 4 plus 4. So a3 minus a2 is minus 2 minus of minus 6, that is minus 2 plus 6 is 4 plus 4. Again, if we take a4 minus a3, 2 2 minus of minus 2 is 2 plus 2, that is 4. So since common difference is same for all the 4 terms, we will be saying it is an AP. So we found the common difference, we should need to write next to 3 terms. Okay, let's write. So we found the common difference to be 4. Let's write that a 5th term, 6th term and 7th term. So a5, so I said that we can use the formula, that is an is equal to n minus 1 into a plus, that is, wait for a second, a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula for finding the nth term. So here 5 is the nth term. So let's write. So a is minus 10. Minus 10 plus n is 5. 5 minus 1, d is 4. So minus 10 plus 5 minus 1 is 4. Again 4 into 4 is 16. So 16 minus 10 plus 16 is plus 6. So this is the 5th term, and let's write the 6th term. So a6 is minus 10 plus 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 into 4. So minus 10 plus 4 is 20. So 20 minus 10 is 10 plus 10. So a7 is minus 10 plus 7 minus 1 is 6. So 6 into 4 is 24. Minus 10 plus 24 is 14 plus 14. So let's go to the 5th subdivision. So 6th subdivision, 0.2. First term is 0.2. Second term is 0.22. Third term is 0.22. The fourth term is 0.2222. So by seeing this itself, you can clearly say that this does not form an AP, because you just try it and see. 0.2 minus, that is second term minus first term is 0.2 minus 0.2. That is 0.02. That is a2 minus a1. And if you take a3 minus a2, 0.222 minus 0.22, that is 0.001. So by this itself you can see 0.02 and 0.01 does not match as common difference. So it does not form a common AP. So let's go to 6th, 7th. I am just jumping into 10th subdivision, because the remaining subdivisions all are easy. You can try the homework. So I am just doing 10th. Okay. So first term is a. So if you take a2 minus a1, you can clearly see 2a minus a, that is a. And if you take a3 minus a2, you will be getting 3a minus 2a, that is a. And if you take a4 minus a3, you will be getting 4a minus 3a, that is again a. So common difference is same. So we just need to find the remaining 3 terms. So since the common difference is here, you just add plus a for the next term. So 4a plus a is 5a, 6a and 7a. So simply you can conclude with this. So let's go to the next one. So 11th one. So it is not clear, I will just write. The first term is a, second term is a square, third term is a cube, and fourth term is a4. So you just need to find the common difference, that is a2 minus a1. That is a2 is a square minus a. You can write like this also, that is a into a minus a. So you can take a as common, so a minus 1. This is our first common difference of a2 minus a1. If you take a3 minus a2, that is a cube minus a square. So if you take a 3 times and minus a 2 times, you can take 2a, this 2 a square is common, so a square common, a minus 1. Okay, so this common difference and this common difference both are not same, so it does not form an AP. So let's go to the next one. So this is your 15th question, that is last question of this exercise. So firstly we need to find the common difference, that is a square a2 minus a1, that is 5 square minus 1 square. So 5 square is 25 and 1 square is 1, so this is 24. So again a3 minus a2 is 7 square minus 5 square. The 7 square is 49. 49 minus 25, that is 24. And a4 minus a2 is, sorry, a3 is 73 minus 7 square. That is 73 minus 49, that is 24. So common difference is same. So we can say it is an AP. So let's write the next 3 terms. So after 73 we just need to add 73 plus 24 is 97, and 97 plus 24 is 121, and 121 plus 24 is 145. So these are the next 3 terms of this AP. So finally we have completed the first exercise of this chapter, arithmetic progression. Tomorrow we will be seeing the second exercise of this chapter. So totally there are 3 exercises of this chapter. We can complete it soon. So other sums you just tried as a homework. It is an easy one. Okay, bye bye, take care.